Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do some rapid testing today of some 2022s. Let's get into it. From the J case, the Fast Fish. Plastic bottom. It's going to be between the 31 and 40 weight gram category. Plastic class. See what it runs. 2078 on the first run. Let's switch it up. See what he's got. Hot lap 2. 2077, pretty consistent. Let's move on. Also from the J case, we have the Rocket Box. He's going to go in the 30 and under class, plastic bottom. Let's see what he has on hot laps. Not much. 2205, one and done. We're going to keep around any that ran decent times to see if they could make it in the ranks. Right now, I'm looking at 2070 and under. He ran 2077, but I'm just not sure how cars run each day. I don't think he has a shot, but we're going to keep him around. Let's move on. Next up is going to be the kit Super Pursuit mode. I think I'm about done chasing those. There's enough of them around. One I had was a Freak. It was running 2070s. Without wheel sanding. With wheel sanding, it was running 2040s. He is out of my stock class now because I'm just keeping the stock wheels in that class. And sometime in the spring, I'm going to start another box, what I'm going to call the sandbox. And so any cars that don't make it in the stock class, if I do sand them and they end up being fast, we'll put them in there. For right now, let's look at this one. Again, this is the kit Super Pursuit mode. Hot lap number 1. $20.77 ain't bad for that, because I've had other kits that were running 2100s, 2120s. So 77 for that one, not too bad. Let's switch it up. Okay. 2058, he'll definitely get a shot at the ranks. Next up from the L case is this Audi Quattro. Let's rack them. L case Quattro, hot lap number 1. That is horrible. 2192, one and done. He would look good on the shelf. Very low miles. Very low miles. Doesn't deserve to be on the track. Definitely deserves to be on the shelf. Yeah, that was a 20.75 shelf life right there. And now he's going to have a life eternal on the shelf. Also from the L case, you know it, you love it, is the McLaren Elva. These wheels did not work well. It took 3 rounds of graphite before I could get them anywhere acceptable. Be interesting to see how it runs on the hot laps. McLaren Elva, hot lap number 1. Not good. 2113. We'll switch them just because we've been seeing the Elva out there. But I am not liking, especially in this one, what I'm seeing. Like I say, the wheels weren't good. Results weren't good. You can hear the buzz in the wheels. Even after 3 rounds of graphite, backfill, the whole thing, couldn't get him out. Yeah, this thing's a dog. 2120. Consistently bad. Let's move on. From the G case is the gold 57 Chevy. These wheels did work well. I've seen it do pretty decent on other channels. Let's see what happens here at Nightmare Raceway. Loud as hell. 2115, that is horrible. Let's switch it up. These wheels were actually good. I'm surprised it's as loud as it is. Okay. Hot lap 2. Way too loud. Way too slow. 2108, that is a joke. Spectacular on the shelf. Spectacular. Next up, this is from that same G case. This is the Volkswagen Cafe Racer. The back wheels work really, really well on this. The front wheels were just okay. So we'll see what happens here. Plastic bottom. Interesting styling. Doesn't move. Smooth runner, nice and quiet. 81. Let's switch it. From the H case, we will be running 3 Lotus Sporty leases. All the wheels seem to work good. I think one was more optimal than the other 2, but the other 2 were just fine. Let's get the first Lotus in the gate. See what it's got. That's horrible. 85, but that was loud as hell. Let's switch him up. 85 on the first run. $92 on the second. Jury's out on him. Let's run the other 2. See how they do. Hi there, I'm a liar. For right now, I only have one other sporty lease. I have a Nissan 390 there. So we have 2 of them going. Let's see what this guy can produce. 85 and 92 was the first Lotus. Let's see what this Lotus can do. That's loud as hell. I ran one of these before. It did not impress. Scoop ran one of them here. Same thing. 2093. Let's switch it up. Hot lap 2. 2092. Pretty consistent. Pretty slow. We'll keep the Lotuses over there. If any of these guys don't make it in, they certainly aren't going to make it in, so I'm not going to run them unless I'm seeing something, but I don't think any of them are going to get in, to be honest with you. Last but not least, this is from our seat case. I thought I'd take another shot at one of these. You've been hanging on the pegs. I had one that was fast early on, so we'll start them out in lane 2. The Mazda 390. It wants to be like the Lotus. I've seen that movie, 2092. Let's switch it up. Hot lap 2. Seemed a little faster there. 84. That's still not going to get it done. We'll keep them by the side here. All right, a little intermission before we get to the ranks. Bought this Fast and Furious GT40 at a really sweet price off of eBay, and just got it here this past week. We are going to run it dry. Then we'll apply some graphite, see what it can run. GT40 Fast and Furious by Mattel, dry hot lap number 1. Horrible. 21-21. Switch it up. Fast and Furious GT40, hot lap number 2. $21.36, even slower. That is unbelievable. The dust will make that much of a difference. I'm hoping it does. Be right back. We'll have this bad boy dusted. We have a little graphite in this guy now. This will be his first run down the track. Post graphite. Let's watch it together. He was 21.20 and 21.36 before. 20.49. Let's switch it up. 2064. I do not like how that right lane starts. There's car hop on it. And guys that have this track really have to watch that, because it takes away 10 to 15 thousandths easily. So let's just do another speed lap on the near lane. The car hop in this lane is really starting to bother me. Good start. That's moving. About 70 to 80 thousandths faster with graphite, so he'll definitely get a shot at the ranks. All right, I have the Gatekeepers laying out here. Here's the 31 to 40 plastic. This is the Gatekeeper Split Decision FTE. Number 11 is the Toy Story Jessie. They are the plastic 31 to 40, number 12 and number 11. The Gatekeeper for the 41 to 50 plastic is the Scion XC by Matchbox. Let's get into it. We have the Fast Fish, and we'll run this split decision. Let's run the split decision on a hot lap just so you can see what time this guy runs solo. I'm even curious. I haven't done this one yet, so be right back, guys. All right. Hot lap number 1 for the split decision, FTE. 31 to 40 Gatekeeper needs a timer reset. We'll be right back. $20.60. A little slower than what I thought, but let's get him in the line with that Fast Fish. And we'll be using 12 thousandths as the beat for a one and done. Race 1, Fast Fish in lane 2, split decision in the near lane. Gappage 64 to 89. One and done, 25 thousandths beat. Up next will be the Volkswagen Cafe Racer. I don't know how you pronounce it in German. I know the A is a short A, or long A, I'm sorry. It's like a cafe or cafe racer. Here we go. Race 1, split decision in the far lane. Volkswagen in the near. Split decision, gap and widening. 89, just like the Fast Fish for the Volkswagen. 63 for the split decision. I'm not even going to get to the Elises at this point. We have this guy's interesting. This kit could get in the ranks, which I would like because I had to kick my other kit out, the Super Pursuit mode that I had sanded, because it is not with stock wheels. Here we go. Should be interesting. Race number 1. Good race, split decision on the big end in the bad lane. 66 to 68. Good contest. Let's switch it up to 1,000ths advantage. Lanes are swapped. Good start. Split decision's too much. 64 to 73. A great try by the Super Pursuit mode, but can't get in. These Lotus Elises ran the same. I'm sure this will be even a much worse beat than what we just saw. I'm just going to run one time. Here we go. Yeah. 62. The split decision, consistent time for him, and 97 for the Elise. All right. Let's see if this Fast and Furious GT40 can get by our Gatekeeper. My bet is easily he will get by the Gatekeeper. Scion is in the far lane, GT40 in the near lane. Good start. Close race, but the GT40 top-ended him. 52 to 63. Let's switch lanes. 9 1,000ths advantage. Here we go. Race 2. Good start. GT40 again on the top end. Better race. 52 to 58. Got to say goodbye to the Scion. But how can you say goodbye to the Scion? I reworked this guy. He ended up beating an XJ that was in here, but he lost to the X side. So right now, this GT40 is going to go up against the Creeper from Minecraft. Let's get him in the rack and see if he can work his way up these ranks. They are where they are. Race 1. Good start. GT40, 53 to 60 over the Creeper. 7 1,000ths advantage for the GT40. Race 2. Good start that time. Yes, it was the GT40 by 2 1,000ths. He takes that spot and moves on. Up he goes against number 6 in the 41 to 50. Plastic bottom sidekick. Let's get him in the rack. Race 1. Good start. All sidekick, 56 to 59. 3 1,000ths advantage for the sidekick heading into race 2. Race 2. Good start. All sidekick, 51 to 55. He is the stopper. I will be back and let you know where that GT40 ends up. Not a bad showing. Right there at number 8. He could not get by the flash slider, and the flash slider is running good, so I paired him up against the sidekick. The sidekick won by 1 1,000ths over 2 races, so that's a pretty tight grouping right there, but not too bad. So for right now, guys, that is it. I'll be bringing you some other races from some other hauls. This is like a bonus for me. I never thought I'd have this kind of time, but in September I do. So for right now, we'll catch you later, and hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you soon.